Hi everyone, this is Jason. Back with my first YouTube video in about 6 months. I'm sorry it's been so long, if there's anyone still interested at all. There's several reasons why I took a break. Things got quite busy at the pub. We had a really good summer. I just really didn't have the time to fit in YouTube videos. I also got spotted at a car boot and I'd only been doing it a few weeks. And it was a bit weird, kind of someone coming up to me saying they'd seen my videos, and I was just kind of a bit odd by that whole thing really. So kind of put maybe a bit of reluctance to doing it any more vids. And the whole reselling thing really took off. I mean, it's gone like amazingly well. Lots of things have happened. I'm not going to go on about them all in this video. This is just like a sort of brief introduction and just sort of say hello to everyone again. Just like, I'm going to be back doing videos really. So yeah, what I'm going to do, I'm not going to dwell on all the things that I've bought and sold during the last 6 months because there's been far too much. So what I'm going to do instead is pick some interesting stuff that I find during the week and do like a weekly haul video, and then maybe do another video in the week, midweek, to say what I've sold, what's been selling, things like that. So yeah, it's quite late, it's 1:30 in the morning. I'm a bit of a late bird, so not long finished work. So I thought I'd come up and record this video. I've got the message on YouTube saying that it's from January, it's not allowing any more uploads directly from the browser. So this is from the photo booth app on the Mac. So we'll see if it uploads any quicker than the last ones because they're a bit of a nightmare. So I'm going to run into this now by start as I mean to go on and show you some few little awesome things I found like in the last 2 days. Now, these are just from charity shops and things. For those of you who don't know me, I do a lot of buying. I've always been interested in buying and reselling in one way or another, but I've kind of got into it in a lot more of a more broader way in the last 6 months, and it's sort of really doing well, to be honest. So yeah, this is some cool stuff that I picked up. I'm not going to go through DVDs and stuff like that because anyone can find DVDs and scan them and make money on them, and you don't want to see that. You want to see like interesting things. So yeah, this is what I found. Okay, I got this from one of the local charity shops. It's a 1993 Nintendo Super Mario World sliding puzzle. I think the top comes off when you complete it, maybe. It does something. Yeah, well there we go. I hadn't actually opened it yet. It wouldn't be really funny if I opened that and it's like a wad of cash or something in there. That would be amazing. So yeah, it's like a little Mario and Yoshi sliding puzzle. I paid 20p for it from one of the local charity shops. Really caught my eye. Anything vintage that's a bit wacky like that, that's, you're not going to retire on it, but I'll probably get about 8 to 10 quid on that. It's not bad for 10p, and I quite like it. I'd probably keep it, to be honest, but I'm going to sell it. I find it hard to buy things and keep them for myself now because I can just see the value in it. I think, oh yeah, well, that's 20 quid, that's 30 quid, that. Why, I'd rather have the money in my bank than sat on the shelf. It's weird. I wonder if any other resellers have that sort of same thing. And from the same shop, and this was 50p, was a vintage, I say vintage because it's more than 20 years old, 1990, so that's 25 years old. It's a Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles mug. Vintage mugs like this tend to go for good money. I never used to look at mugs at all, and then I've had a few good sales. I had some friends' ones that went for like 12 quid for a mug. I was like, what, people buy that stuff? But yeah, they really do. Obviously, you've got to make sure you pack it well. Obviously, it's very prone to damage. I've not had any issues in the past with them really, but something like that, again, I'd hope to get probably 8 to 10 quid for. It's a really good nick. Turtles has always been popular. It's up there with Transformers in how sort of consistently popular it's been, and everyone likes the old stuff from when they were a kid, so yeah, it's a no-brainer that really. So that should sell fairly quickly on eBay. I list everything as buy it now. Don't really do auctions unless I'm doing like mixed lots of stuff that I just want to clear out. What I tend to do, I wait until I have a load of crap stuff that doesn't sell, whack it all together, stick it on an auction, and just let it go for whatever it goes for, let it find its value. Otherwise, everything else I tend to do is a 30-day auction, buy it now, set it in the top 80% of the price, and just wait for it to sell. And most things sell eventually. Yeah, that's good. But the best find of the last few days is this. It caught my eye in another charity shop. I was concerned that car boot season would finish and I wouldn't be able to find stock anywhere. I wouldn't be able to source anything. My sales have been really consistent and they've been amazing the last few weeks. Obviously, with Christmas coming up and Black Friday and things, because a lot of what I sell is toys and games and media. And the knock-on effect of everyone wanting things for Christmas has been my sales have gone ching, ching, ching. I've been really struggling to keep up with it really and have a real job at the same time. So I haven't actually even listed anything on eBay for the last week. I'm letting my eBay inventory run right down. Like 2-3 weeks ago, I was up to like 130 items listed. I'm down to about 60 now. So yeah, I'm letting that just dwindle right down. And then come the new year, I'll start getting all my other stock on there gradually and get some stuff moving. So yeah, that's my plan. Dabbling with Amazon as well again at the moment. I've had some really good sales on Amazon, which I'll talk to you about in a bit. But anyway, this fella here, this was $3.99. It was at the local YMCA charity shop in the window, calling out to me as these things do. And it is a Hogwarts castle. How cool is that? Now, there's not much in the way of Harry Potter toys. Obviously, Lego got the license and they did an awful lot of Harry Potter sets from various films. And the value on them is absolutely amazing. So you see any Harry Potter Legos, snap it up because it's generally worth money. The minifigs, the sets, yeah, well worth collecting. But this here, they didn't really do much in the way of sort of figures and toys. There were some, but there's not too much money in. This is really collectible. I can open it. There we go. Ta-da! It all opens up. And it's basically like a sort of less girly Polly Pocket type thing where you've got loads of little rooms and features and you press buttons and hidden compartments kind of turn around and do things and what's happened there? Yeah. This thing kind of meant to come up and it's got that there. Like there's little owls that move and little bookcases that spin or don't spin. It's meant to do something. It does work, it was all working, it's a little bit sort of creaky and so and then there's these open as well. And you've got more hidden rooms there. And there. Oh, what a fantastic toy that is, how cool is that? It's meant to have little figures with it, which it hasn't got. I've checked, they're not in there. I haven't tested it actually. Oh, there we go, look, there's an owl. Look. Woo-hoo! Woo-hoo! So yeah, it's all good. Yeah, that was $3.99. It's meant to have battery, so I'm going to test it and just see whether it's meant to make noises and things. We'll see what it actually does. I've had a look on prices on eBay. They're kind of all over the place, but low end on that's about 20 to 25 quid. And going up to anything, if that was new, if that was in a box, sorry, it would be like worth about 80, 90 quid. Loose examples that are complete go for about 60. So I might stick this on about 35, 40 quid and see if there's any interest on it. But yeah, it's a lovely piece, that, really, really nice. And I knew straight away that it was Hogwarts, you can't go wrong because the colours, you got like the sand grey and this funny kind of like olive green type colour, like a grey green. So yeah, it's very distinctive and obviously Hogwarts, it's cool that. Yeah, I was really pleased with that. It's just, you know, it's just to show you that there are still finds to be had in charity shops if you know where to look. And my other find this week, this is a really real last minute thing and it's a bit of a BOLO, be on the lookout for any UK resellers or anyone wanting to make a little bit of extra cash over Christmas. Now, you may have heard there's a massive resurgence in adult colouring books. They're everywhere, absolutely everywhere. You go to any newsagents or any supermarket and they've just got columns and columns dedicated to these identical colouring books where it's like flowers and mandalas and all things like that. But they've just started bringing out themed ones now. There's a Harry Potter one and several other ones. Now I tend to now go about everywhere with my phone open, scanning things just in case something catches my eye because I do a bit of retail arbitrage now where, for those of you who don't know, that's buying something from a shop and then selling it online on either eBay or Amazon for more money. So that's kind of what I've been doing for a little while and I've had some good stuff. I'm still learning, still an awful lot to pick up with it. It's completely different to the whole charity shop and car boot thing. Less margins in it, but things tend to sell quicker because you're selling new items rather than used stuff. And because you're on Amazon, it's such a huge marketplace that yeah, stuff tends to go quite quickly. Obviously, a lot of that's dictated by sales rank, which is why when I scanned this in, the sales rank was like 1,300 in books. I was like, wow. Now, Sainsbury's was selling this at £4.99. The cover price on it is at £9.99. So for some reason Sainsbury's was selling it half price, and they only had the one there. So I scanned it, and it came up on Amazon, unavailable, but one for sale from Merchant Fulfilled at the bottom, £31.99. I was like, what? For a colouring book? So I bought it, obviously, for £5. I'll show you what it is anyway. It's the Doctor Who colouring book. Lovely, lovely book. I'm not like a big Doctor Who fan. I quite like it, but I'm not like a geek about anything. I'm a geek about a lot of things, but not Doctor Who. But it's absolutely fantastic. Doctor Who colouring book. Yeah, really cool. £4.99. Should have been a tenner. Probably worth a tenner. You know, if someone likes Doctor Who. But I think, reading between the lines, I can't seem to find anything out about the shortage of these. But from what I can gather, there's a Sherlock Holmes one, a Harry Potter one, and Doctor Who one. Now, the other two are like a £5 everywhere. On Amazon, like a £5. But I think they've, the publisher kind of underestimated how popular the Doctor Who ones would be. So they're completely sold out everywhere. Waterstones is sold out. W.H. Smith is sold out. So I just managed to find this one stray copy in Sainsbury's and bought it. Went to the customer services desk, said, "Oh, have you got any more copies?" You know, because not really funny for that kind of return, spending a £5 and getting 30 quid back for it, even after Amazon fees, it's so worth doing. I'd have bought 30 of them at that price and stuck them all on, and that probably would have bloody played for a holiday for me, you know. But they didn't have it. They were a bit flummoxed because they couldn't find any sort of record of it in the system. It was a bit odd. There was just like that one book there. I was like, okay. So I bought it, took it home, listed it on Amazon straight away as soon as I got home, which takes about a minute. It's so quick to list on Amazon. It's brilliant. I love it. It's so much easier than eBay. And obviously listed it as brand new, which it was. And then within the hour, I listed it at £30.99. Within the hour it sold. Someone had bought a £5 colouring book for 30 quid. So take off Amazon fees, which were about 5-6 quid, quite steep. I've made like 20 quid profit on it for doing nothing. So I was like, right, this is cool. So I went to town today, trying to think, like, where's going to sell them? W.H. Smith. So I went to W.H. Smith, searching all around downstairs, couldn't find him in all the magazine section. Went upstairs and they had 2 copies left, but they weren't marked down. They were like a tenner each. So I was like, right, okay, they still have a go at a tenner each. It's still, you know, fairly decent profit there. So yeah, I bought both of them. They didn't have any more copies in stock. Listed it on Amazon. Got home about 2 o'clock. Listed both on Amazon, and by 4 o'clock, both of them had sold. And I was a bit cheeky. I put the prices up. I put them at 33 quid because at the time I was still, there was someone else selling it, but they were shipping from Japan. So there's no other UK sellers. I can't believe that I was the only person in the whole UK to find a book ranked 1300 on Amazon and that has actually got stock of it in their hand and was able to sell it. And I found 2 places locally to me in 12 hours that I managed to source it from. So there's a massive opportunity there, guys. If you fancy a bit of quick Christmas cash, try and find these bloody books. It's absolutely brilliant. You know, like just £20 profit, just like no work at all. So I've made like £75 in profit on 3 items in less than like 12 hours for probably 10 minutes work. Oh, you know, it's like, it's so cool. I love it. Taste. So yeah, so there we go. My next video is going to be having a bit more of a chat about, my next video probably is going to be a sales video where I'll go through what I've sold during the week or some interesting stuff. I'm not going to bore you with everything. I'm going to talk a little about FBA. I'm finally putting my toes in the water and I'm going to try fulfillment by Amazon. I've got some good stuff together that I think will go well, which I'm going to walk you through. I've got some really cool stuff that I'm going to show you that I've managed to pick up, and I've started separating it now and just got like a crate full of my FBA stuff. And in the new year, I know I've missed the Christmas thing, but I don't mind. I'm happy just to throw it on there in January and just leave it, and when it sells, it sells. But I'm going to go through my what I'm putting on FBA and what I'm hoping to get for it. So yeah, so there we go. Hit thumbs up and like and subscribe, and I promise I will be doing more videos from now on. So thanks very much, YouTube. Good night.